Hey guys, welcome to Learn This Deck with the Dreaming Way Tarot, and in today's episode we're gonna look at the Hermit card. I love this guy, I really do. I like the Hermit card because I can resonate with a lot of things with this card. So, how does this card look like in the Dreaming Way Tarot? Here we are. Let's look at the card and get to the card story step by step. First, in the environment. If you look behind the sort of person, the main figure in the card, you will see there are there's sort of a forest, there's branches and trees, but they're barren, they don't have leaves on them. And behind that also, if you look, it's whitish, like maybe there's snow or it's winter. It's a very barren or bleak sort of cold wintry landscape that dominates the background environment of this particular card, right? And then, of course, we come back to the main feature or the main sort of subject of this card, which is the person. And he looks like an older man. He is all covered up with this cloak and blanket and all of this. And he is carrying a lantern and a stick. His eyes are closed. So we know what the closed eyes means. It's all about looking within. Now, in terms of symbols, clearly the lantern contains the six-pointed star. Now, many people connect that with the Star of David, and I like to connect, think of the six-pointed star as a intersection of two sort of triangles. The upward pointing triangle, which is a symbol of the male energy, and the downward pointing triangle, which is a symbol of female energy. And so together, this, the six-pointed stars is the symbol of creation, because when male and female energy combine, naturally we have, the ability to create, and we have that creative power, and he's sort of harnessed that in that lantern and he's holding it up there. So that's all about that, the creative energy there. And then, of course, he has that stick because, he has to walk through a snowy, unfamiliar, unfriendly sort of terrain, right? Um, what does the LWB have to say? Here are the sort of phrases that stood out for me. He seeks to find his own truth. Okay? He is lost until he realizes that he already holds the light of truth in his hands. Now, in the LWB, what the author or creator of the deck is trying to convey is that this is a person who is on his own sort of quest to find answers to questions, and he's about to discover, or he has discovered, his truth. This is a solitary withdrawal, consisting of quiet inner reflection. It is a personal quest, and it may take the seeker in a new direction. So, though that I thought that was a very interesting sort of perspective, because normally when you look at the Hermit card, people say, "Oh, he's a wise old man archetype. This is some person other than you, someone that you have to go talk to," and so on and so forth. But now, this LWB is saying that this is your quest, this is your uh, sort of journey towards understanding yourself and realizing that you hold the answers to begin with. So that's a very interesting take on the whole story. So, what are my keywords? Clearly, upright, it talks about the solitary quest. There's inner wisdom, there's guidance. Now, this guidance again depends on what your intuition is when you're doing the reading. It could be inner guidance, it could be guidance from someone else other than you. So, go with what your intuition says. And then, of course, we have isolation plus thinking. So, he has to be by himself and think. That's the whole energy of the Hermit card, upright. But now, what happens when this guy becomes reversed, right? Now suddenly he is all lost and directionless. He doesn't know where to go, what to do. He's standing there all confused, right? And then this could also be about wrong guidance. So either it could be that whatever, because you're in that confused state, whatever stuff does come through from your inner sort of quest maybe is because it's confusing, you can interpret it wrongly, and you can, do something like make a mistake. Or on the other hand, if you're going to someone for guidance and this guy's up, reverse, it could indicate that whatever guidance you receive may not necessarily be appropriate or applicable or correct for your situation right now. So you need to really, really evaluate, I suppose, the guidance you receive in such a situation before you apply it, or if you choose to apply it. And reverse, this card also indicates the fact that this person is unable to find that solitude that he's so desperately seeking. So that could also be the reason why he's all confused and stuff. So that's your Hermit reverse. Again, another thing with this card, and that's my experience often, that sometimes this card just comes up reversed to show the light in the different other opposite directions. So it might be saying, look, 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 this is what you really need to pay attention to. And you look at the card on the side of, where the lantern is pointing, and that might have a more deeper insight into what's going on. So that could also be the case. So go with your intuition. And here's my card story. Okay. This is me. As I started writing, I was like, okay, I'm the head of the Hermit guy. So here I am. I could never have imagined how far and how deep my journey could have taken me. Now that I'm here, surrounded by all my insights, I'm awed by how much wisdom the world truly holds. When you are alone, you can listen to your thoughts and realize how much you already know. I'm loving this silence so much. I don't want to go back into the hustle bustle of the world. And see, this last bit, that's kind of, I love that sentiment because I feel it all the time. That I love this silence so much that I do not want to go back into the crazy, noisy hustle bustle of the world. It's just crazy. I could relate to that bit very, very, very much. Okay. So, what is your card story? What is your journal entry? What are your keywords? Go ahead, share it on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Use the hashtags Learn This Deck, The Hermit, Dreaming Way Tarot, and Tarotically Speaking, so we can find each other and we can share our knowledge with each other, and we can together get to learn this deck. All right. So now, because this one's happening on a Friday, I'm going to be taking a bit of a break over the weekend because, weekend. And I will come back on Monday with the next card, which is Wheel of Fortune. So until then, stay good, stay cool, learn the deck, and enjoy your weekend. All right? See you then. Bye.